something you've heard about. And I am here today, Shelbi, RD, to tell you about how to integrate it into your life seamlessly and the benefits of taking it on a regular basis. So today I'm featuring Vital Proteins Collagen, which I love because it's very easy to absorb in the body, and I will go into why. But first, let me show you the easiest way and probably the most fun way to get this into your daily intake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the vanilla and we're going to make a little vanilla latte, but it's going to be a collagen vanilla latte. So what is collagen? Collagen is actually a protein that is 8 out of 9 amino acids, and it makes up all the connective tissues in your body. So it is a really important protein, and by having it, you're going to help your skin elasticity, your joint health, your hair and nail health, whole bunch of stuff. So I just put a scoop of our vanilla in, and I'm going to add some milk, and then we're going to just froth it in here. And that is an excellent way to get your collagen in to start the day. I probably put a little bit too much milk in there, but that's okay. It mixes in really easily, and I love the vanilla is great in coffee. It's also really nice if you put it in a muffin or a smoothie, which we'll talk about later. And then we're just going to pour it right in. And we've got this beautiful, frothy, foamy vanilla collagen latte. There you go. So that's one way to start your day with it. And it is recommended if you are going to have collagen that you take it daily. But if you're not a coffee drinker or that's not really a way that you want to get the collagen in, no worries. We have a lot of other different options. So this plain collagen, unflavored, is the perfect thing to mix into anything. But we are going to mix it into a waffle batter. So anytime you're taking a supplement and you're mixing it into a batter, what I like to do is I take the recipe on the box. So this is calling for 2 cups of mix. What I'm going to do is 1.5 cups of mix, and then we're going to do 1/2 cup of the Vital Proteins. So that is how we are subbing it in.
So we have a question that I think is pictured in the chat.
Okay.
It says, what kind of benefits does collagen have?
Sure. What kind of benefits does collagen have? A wonderful question. And as we age, we have a natural decrease in collagen. Just like, when you've heard your bone density starts to go down as you age naturally, part of that is that the body's collagen starts breaking down. So if we want to slow down that decrease, taking collagen every day is going to help to supplement the decrease, if not get you a little ahead of it, so that you feel healthier and truly feel younger, which is a wonderful thing that most of us tend to want. Such a good question. And what I like about it is, again, it is an easy way to get protein in as well. This is a protein. So it is like using a protein powder supplement, but it's a very specific kind of protein. So you're getting really a lot of bang for your buck because you are getting this specific collagen to help. All right, and then we got a cup in there. And then I'm going to do some olive oil and water. In we go. Mix it up. And really any recipe you use, I wouldn't take more than 1/2 cup out of the recipe, just because if you're baking, you don't want to ruin the consistency or ruin the batter or anything. But 1/2 cup or less, depending on how much you want to add, works really, really well. And like I said, this isn't unflavored. This blue one, this is unflavored, and 4 tablespoons is 20 grams of protein. So you really can use it in a lot of different things, not just maybe a pancake or something in the morning. You can mix it into sauces. You can really mix it into anything because you're not going to taste it. And only a couple of tablespoons isn't really going to mess with the consistency of your baked good all that much. All right. And we have our little waffle iron heated up. I'm going to put that in. Okay, try not to burn myself. Okay. If you're not making a little bit of a mess when you're making waffles, are you even making them right? I don't think so. All right, so that's our food way of making our Vital Proteins Collagen put in. And I was saying earlier that it is a great way to digest the collagen. Oh, I think we have another question.
We do. So I take more than 1 serving of collagen?
Can you take more than one serving of collagen? Like most supplements, sometimes more is just more, and you'll end up going through it more quickly for not really much additional benefit. Of course, you can talk to your healthcare professional, and if you have a particular need for more than the recommended serving, that is fine. But having half or even, having a full or half quantity of the serving size that's listed on the containers, that'll work just fine to give you that boost that you need and to support that growth of the connective tissue, that growth of the collagen. So the last thing we're going to do is really just use our collagen, and this you can do, there's also a chocolate flavor, you have vanilla, you have plain, whatever, it floats your boat. We're just gonna make a really simple smoothie. And what I like about this is vitamin C and berries, dark leafy greens, actually helps with the hydrolyzation of the collagen, the breakdown of it, and the absorption. So if you are going to make a smoothie and use collagen as your protein, it's a really great opportunity to add some vitamin C into your smoothie.
We have another question that just came through.
Sure.
It says, what age do I start taking collagen?
What age do you start taking collagen? So the body's natural aging process, the collagen starts to decrease on an average of 25 years old. So before that, you really don't need to be taking it. You can if you want. That's where I would definitely recommend maybe a half serving. But after you turn 25, especially when you're in your early 30s, and you start to feel like, maybe the joints are hurting a little bit more, that's a great time to include collagen in your day-to-day. So
how much should you take?
on a daily basis, it's 4 tablespoons is the amount in this, which is roughly a quarter cup. But like I said, if you are eating a varied diet, if you feel like you are eating leafy greens, if you're eating meats and fish, then you probably can get away with half if you have a varied diet. That's a really good rule of thumb for a lot of supplements, is if you take a look at the things you're eating, for example, if you eat a lot of vitamin C, having it in a supplement in a larger quantity, it's not really something your body's going to absorb. So you can definitely pay attention to that and have it in that way. So let's blend that up. Beautiful. And lastly, for those of you who are plant-based, collagen is made from animal sources. That is how you get it. Most people probably have seen collagen in maybe a bone broth, but this is actually going to be absorbed better because the Vital Proteins is hydrolyzed, so they take an enzyme to break it into that powder, which means it's going to digest more easily, even though there are other food sources of the protein. But if, sorry, go ahead.
No, actually along the lines of the question, someone said, will this help my digestive system?
Will this help your digestive system? It'll definitely support a overall healthy diet, and it'll make sure that you are covering your bases as far as supporting the regrowth of connective tissue and the health of your joints, and especially your nails and your hair. It's going to really help with that. And usually in about 3 months of taking it, you might start to see the side effects. So like most supplements, it's not an instantaneous thing, but if it's something that you make part of a behavioral change, you should be good to go. Let's check out our waffle here. She's stuck, but we have a nice little heart. We love when we can do something good for our health, and that is certainly what you can do when it comes to taking collagen. So make sure to find this in your ShopRite stores. It's likely going to be in with your supplement aisle, and make sure that you get creative with how you try it. And I think we have one more question that we'll get in before we go.
Last question, is collagen only for adults?
Is collagen only for adults? So I would recommend asking a pediatrician before giving collagen to your kid. There's really not a benefit because, like I said, those collagen stores don't start to decrease until you are over the age of 25 or in your 30s. So it's not something that necessarily, if your children are eating a varied diet, that they would need. But if you want to talk to your pediatrician about it, that's what I would recommend. Thank you so much for joining me. I know that collagen is very talked about, and it's always good when there is a supplement that's getting a lot of airtime to really understand what it is and how it can help you. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope you now know how to use this product. And as always, you can like and follow us for more.